so strong tonight.
Ruka, you see I have the TV people here. Hey guys, my name is Das97. I'm a teacher, I'm a rapper, I'm a not yet successful entrepreneur, just trying to push everything hard. I really believe in speed religion, speed on the micro, patience on the macro. I'm excited to do this, man. I just want to live my passion and do a lot of things and work hard and push it hard. So yeah, that's me. Look, I can't sing. So my obvious choice regarding music would be rap. Right? So I can't sing, so the next option is rap, and I'm really good with words. So I can really mix up words, I can really do words well. I've been writing poetry for a while. So one day me and my friends were just chilling, hanging out, just having a nice soiree. And some of them were just like freestyling on a few beats. And I was like, let me jump onto this, let me jump up on this beat and let me just freestyle. And then I was like, okay, I have a pen and a pad inside, let me get the pen and the pad, and I'm just gonna write down a few stuff, and it worked out well. A few months later, dropped my first mixtape, and then I was in the rap thing. And since then, I've just been pushing it. It's been like 3.5 years now, and I think it's going well. I like making music, and I believe I'm good at making music as well. You can get a hold of my music. I don't have anything at the moment on digital stores like Apple Music and iTunes, Google Play. I used to have, but unfortunately I took it off because I just want to have a new fresh start as I like rebirth myself. I used to be the 97 and now I'm Das97. So I'm starting with my rebirth with a new tape called ATV2, Awesome Tape Volume 2. If you want to get a hold of my music, I have a Facebook page, Ronald Peterson. You can check it out there. I have another Facebook page, Das97. It's actually still spelled the 97, so you can check that out. I upload clips on IG. You can find me there at Billy_Boho on Twitter. I frequently release clips as well as links. And then I have a SoundCloud page as well. It's Das9. So if you type in www.soundcloud.com/Das9, DASNINE, there you'll find all my music that I've released since I started rapping. What I'm involved with at the moment is a lot of stuff. So look, I registered this company called Superbad SA in last year. And Superbad SA has like divisions under it. Superbad Music. That's where I push my music, and that's where I push the music of other musicians that I work with. I also have another division under Superbad SA called Superbad Cafe. So yeah, we recently got this dope logo for it. We've had like 2 shows in the past already, but it's just a small pop-up intimate type of vibe. And it's also going to be like a new launch for Superbad Cafe that I'm involved with, where we'll be selling burgers, just bringing people together for them to listen to good music and have a very good time. Another division of that is Super Works. It's an NPO through which we sell these kindness t-shirts, where we just want to spread kindness and have a lot of like good projects under it, social development projects, just get involved in social justice and so forth. So I'm involved in music, I'm involved in selling these t-shirts, I'm involved in selling burgers. I think burgers are the future. It's the best sandwich ever. So that's like the route I'm taking. So I'm pushing music, I'm teaching currently. I'm trying to make money via selling burgers, selling these t-shirts. So yeah, I say I'm an unsuccessful or not yet successful entrepreneur because I'm still busy with the hustle. I'm still pushing. Once I make my millions, then I'll be like a successful entrepreneur. So people might be like, oh, but you're already an entrepreneur. I'll feel successful once the big money comes rolling in with music, merchandise, endorsements, selling like tons of burgers for people to eat, having kids at school eat these burgers, having teachers at their workplaces and other people at different workplaces enjoy our burgers. So yeah, currently, man, just rapping, teaching, and being a not yet successful entrepreneur busy with the hustle. At the moment, kindness and empathy and sympathy and love is stuff that's very fashionable at the moment. That's the things that people want to hear. I know that a few years back we had t-shirts saying pride and you need to be proud of yourself. But these days we have all these fashionable words like We want people to be more emphatic, We want them to display empathy. We want them to be more kind. We want people to have sympathy. Read books because it'll make you have more sympathy for the character. So all these things are extremely fashionable. But I think I started with these kindness t-shirts not because like kindness is fashionable at the moment, but because it's fashionable, and therefore I want to link myself towards it being a trend at the moment and also inspire people to be kind. At the moment, we are encouraging people to buy the t-shirt. 120 t-shirt, you wear it, and I swear, I promise you, you'll see people be more kind towards you by having this kindness t-shirt on, and you'll actually act more kind towards other people. Let me make an example. So me and my girlfriend were walking with our kindness t-shirts on campus the other day. As we are walking, I'm taking my phone out of my pocket and my bank card slips out. Someone across the street that I don't know from anywhere, he just calls me. He's like, hey, he starts whistling and he's like, check your pocket, your bank card's gonna fall out. So by him being kind, it saved me a lot of time, frustration and money, because now I'd had to go to the bank, get a new card, pay for the new card. It just saved me a lot of things. But I think me wearing the t-shirt actually inspired him to be kind. Not only that, it reminds people of kind acts that were done towards them, and it also helps people remember to be kind towards other people. So when I wear the t-shirt, then I know people already hold me accountable. Hey, you are wearing a kind t-shirt, I'm expecting a smile, I'm expecting a greet, I'm expecting you to be nice towards me and towards other people. So not only by wearing this t-shirt do we make kindness louder in our own lives and in other people's lives, but we remind people about kind acts that were done towards them. So it makes people thankful, it makes people be kind, and it also makes people notice when other people are kind towards them. So it's all about spreading kindness. That's why I printed these t-shirts. I think it's dope because over here I have my brand logo. Then we have the exclamation marks, which is a shout. And then at the bottom we have kindness. Over here we have marshmallow pink and black. Beautiful design. But it's all just about reminding people, hey, be kind. With everything that's going on in the world, we want to remind people that kindness is still important. And I think that's how we're going to fight all the bad things that's going around and that's happening in the world. By actually just being intentionally kind. I'm not talking about us being kind in general, like every now and then we give a few bucks to the person standing at the robot begging, but like being intentionally kind by buying that pack of apples and handing it out to kids, by leaving some change on top of the meter when we leave the mall and letting someone else pay for parking with money that we gave them, by actually going to the coffee shop and paying for an extra coffee, just leaving it on the tab so that when someone comes to collect a coffee, they're like, hey, your coffee's free. By doing all those kind things, man. So being kind intentionally, that's what this project is all about. I want to be remembered for something very positive, very good. And if it's for kindness, so be it. Not necessarily for music or making a lot of money as an entrepreneur or being like a great teacher that can like take the content in the textbook and just give it to the kids wonderfully so that they can pass their grades. I want to be remembered for a person that was genuinely, intentionally kind towards others. We're not going to stop with the kindness t-shirt. This is our year of kindness, 2019. 2020, we want to have new t-shirts, same design at the top, but just with a new word, empathy. So those are the type of things that I want to be remembered for. Someone that inspired kindness, someone that was hardworking, someone that not had it all good and all right, but someone that was genuinely concerned for his neighbor. I think that's just like the pathway that I want to go into. People need to look back and be like, wow, there was a kindness project, an empathy project, a sympathy project in 2019, 500 years ago, and it really like blew up the world. It blew up neighborhoods. The reach of this thing was extremely, extremely wide and far. So, teaching aspect. I started out university trying to be a lawyer, Now, we have these aptitude tests that you write, and on the test they suggest what you need to go into, and this test was like, boom, gave me the lawyer stamp. But then didn't do so well first year varsity with a few subjects like statistics and some of the law subjects, and then I just had to sit back and had a discussion with my mother, and she was like, hey, why don't you try teaching? I was like, cool, let's try teaching. So I studied teaching. I could always speak well, so I was always like someone that was quite eloquent, right? And then I studied teaching, I graduated, not graduated, but I received my qualification last year, still graduating a few weeks from now. But received my qualification, and then this year I started teaching, and the experience has been great. Got into contact with some of the kids, teaching them. Obviously through my practical teaching, I knew how to teach kids and do all that type of stuff. But now just being in the field as the responsible person in the class teaching these kids, it's wonderful and it's great. I'm truly enjoying it. I think the kids are learning. I'm also learning a lot of things regarding disciplining kids and stuff like that, and setting the standard and the gap between the teacher and the learner. So it's going good, it's going well. I'm truthfully enjoying it, and what can I say? I put it in my bio, so I'm proud of it and I'm excited about it. Teacher. One of the people that I have to mention is my mother. Teaching at one school for 40 years, that's the type of consistency that I'm looking for in my life. So like looking at my mother teach for all that time was really like a true motivator for me. That's why I speak a lot about patience on the macro in the long run, because I saw that from my mother. Patient, consistent in her teaching, doing the same thing for 40 years and doing it well. That's a big motivator for me. I don't really have huge inspirations in my life. Like, I'm not going to say Nelson Mandela or someone like Gandhi. But then there are a few key people that have played a large role in my life regarding how they talk, regarding how they do things. One of those people is this guy called Mark Driscoll. So you might not know him, but please check him out. Go to Google, type in Mark Driscoll. This guy really inspired me regarding responsibility. How to take responsibility for your own life, how to take responsibility for your community, how not to be a complainer, but to be a doer. So those are people that have really inspired me. Music-wise, someone that's inspired me is Kanye West. And it's just the whole thinking of not caring what other people think about him, doing his thing. And then lastly, I need to mention this guy, Gary Vaynerchuk. If you don't know him, check him out. Huge inspiration for me. He's the guy that I get the system of speed on the micro and patience in the macro. I get that from him. He's the guy that I get from, don't try and reach for, let's say 100% in the perfect product. Just try and be consistently releasing quality content. It might be 70% content, but release it consistently. So that's where I shape my model from. Gary Vaynerchuk, please check that guy out. Hopefully one day you'll be able to check me out when someone else mentions me in an interview just like this. Where you can find me, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those are my 3 main platforms. Where I post the most content is on Facebook. You can find me there at Ronald Peterson. Type it in the search bar, boom, click. Not like, because it's not a page, it's a personal profile. So just add me as a friend there. I still have some space. You can also find me on Instagram. I post a lot of content there as well. You can find me there at Billy_Boho. Boho is B-O-H-O. You can find me on Twitter at Billy Boho. All small caps, just one word. So those are the 3 platforms. My email address you can find on my Facebook profile, where you can contact me and where we can engage. I like to engage with people. So if you add me as a friend, I'm gonna hit you up with the wave. So get me there. SoundCloud, where you want to if you want to listen to my music, just type in the SoundCloud website, www.soundcloud.com/NINE-9. That's where you guys can find me. I'm looking forward to engage with you on all those platforms. On one of those platforms, if it's the only one that you want to go towards, but try Facebook. That's where I'm the most active. Can't wait to hear from you.